Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Thursday. Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is doing all right. What's good? It's cold outside. Uh-oh. I know it's like snowing, isn't it? Like snowing in like some areas right now. It's like snowing, right? Is anybody snowed in? What's good? Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. Almost made it throughout the entire week. It just seems like, I don't know, seems like it's been such a drag, bro. What's good? Mike in the building, Pew Pew in the building. What's good? DH in the building, Danny V. Good morning. Chevy Rides, Trips. Treyway in the building, amazing. Murd, Fernando. What's good? Mike, Atomic. Good morning. What up, dude? Kedrick's in the building, RPK, famous. Good morning, Rami. It's winter. It's always snowing somewhere, but good morning. DeCraze in the building. It's gonna snow in Florida this weekend. Really? In Florida? Florida gets snow like that? What is Buddy doing? Buddy, come on. Come here. Come on. I know you're tired. You hear the neighbors. Come on. Come on. Dad, come on. Dude just doesn't want, bro. I'm telling you, like, the neighbor has been like loud all morning. Like, he's like stomping like crazy, bro. He's like stomping like crazy, and Buddy doesn't like it. You know, by the way, on New Year's, there was people lighting up. There was people lighting up fireworks, and Buddy was fine. Buddy was fine with fireworks. I'll tell you this: he doesn't like the wind. I'll tell you that. Like, he does not like Las Vegas wind. But he did not mind fireworks on New Year's Eve. V, what up, dude? Good morning. Eddie B World in the building. What's good? Snow, rain, some places. Okay, I like snow. I can't stand the cold though. Alabama going to snow too this weekend. Neighbors getting it in with the girls wearing thongs at the pool. Rami says, yeah, probably not. Why you always got to say something weird, bro? There's always something with you, Rami. Every day, you always got some sus things to say. Every day, bro. Damn neighbors. Chris says, what up, dude? Bread and butter on the bell. My finish line got their Flight Club 4s yesterday. First pickup vid of 2026 incoming. There we go. Buddy, stop. What are you doing? Buddy's just going wild right now this early in the morning. Good morning, Collection fam. What up, dude? Good morning. The wind might blow Buddy away. No, I think it's because it's like cold, like when it was windy at some point. Like it was probably because he was really, really cold and he didn't want to be out there. So that was the only thing. Beware normal is boring. I live in Boston and it's 42 degrees and that's nice weather here. Huck, what up, dude? Treyway in the building. What's good? We got snow. Kids all are off. Gosh, they're noisy. Bread and butter says it'll be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Stone Cold Dawn. What up, dude? I am Bull NYC Speedo. Weird gets the people going. Yeah, I guess so. You guys just will like weird, bro. Some of you guys just like weird. Raph, you think we will see an EA today for the 4s on Jdsports? Bro, I don't know. Because the thing is, it's like, this is like the third day going. And at this point, like, I'm telling you guys this right now, like, I would not be surprised if there's no exclusive access and they just do first come, first serve, because the amount of pairs that most likely will be with this shoe. Like, there's probably going to be a lot of pairs. Bro, did you guys see what got loaded up? Did you guys see what got loaded up on the Nike sneakers app? Did anyone see it? I was like, huh? Dude, I forgot that these were supposed to release this year. And they're loaded up for... where the hell? They're loaded up for January 22nd. You have the upcoming Kobe 1 Protro, 81 points. The Kobe's, bro. Man, listen. I was so low-key like, damn, dude, why did these load up so early, bro? Why? Because I want these, but the thing is, I might have to pass, bro. There's gonna be so much shoes dropping this year. I told you guys, like, if I didn't have what I have going on this year, I would definitely go for this shoe, bro. Like, it's tough. It's tough, bro. It's definitely tough. The fact that these are dropping this year, especially this month, it doesn't make it easier for me, wanting a sneaker, bro. Like, this is, yeah. Kobe 1 Protro, 81 points, $210. I don't know. I'm assuming that these Kobe's are going to be pretty limited. But the thing is, like, I don't think this is going to be really, really tough to get. I don't think these are going to be tough to get. And I love purple. I never owned a Kobe 1. I've never balled in a Kobe 1. I've seen multiple Kobe 1s in the past. But I've never... balled in it. I've never had a pair, if this is what I'm trying to say. But I remember when they've done like Kobe undefeated collabs before in the past, and I've always been a fan of them. But man, dude, these ones right here are really, really nice, dude. Them Kobe's bricks. I mean, I guess that's what you guys want to call sneakers nowadays, is just straight up, oh yeah, these are bricks. Who cares, bro? Passing on all Kobe's in 2026. It's heavy shoe as a tongue. That's what I'm hearing. I mean, it's an all leather upper too. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's all upper. The upper of these sneakers is all leather. So, what up, Tito Kicks? What's good? It's heavy shoe. Good morning, chat. What up, Tito? You need to go get them. If it will go, will up your game. Not necessarily, bro. Not necessarily. So, I mean, this is like I said, $210, which is insane. I would assume that this would be like a $190 shoe, but $210 is pretty high for a Kobe 1. They're nice, and I want the 3D Kobe's. Are you talking about the Kobe 6 Hollywoods? Kobe 1 Protros are very nice on feet and not bad to ball in. Those are the only those are only for the hoopers. I mean, people will wear them casually. I just wouldn't know how they would feel on feet. Nike Zoom Huarache 2K4 Los Angeles All-Star. These ones are nice. These ones are dope. I really do want the Hollywoods, though. The Kobe 6 Hollywoods, like, I want those. Like, I really, really want those. I don't mind hooping in 6s. But, like, these ones are all right. I really don't prefer a high-top shoe. I already have Moonwalkers. Don't need more shoes that are purple. The dog father says the ones calling them bricks are the same ones using multiple accounts to cop them. Nike coming hard with all these imitations in January. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, they're really coming out with some like low key bangers this month. You know, like, obviously people are gonna be like, oh yeah, like, these are trash or these are breaks because they don't go for anything in the resale market. But like, low key this month is like, they're throwing out some bangers this month, dude. And obviously a lot of the stuff are getting thrown over everyone's head because people are more worried about resale. That's why. And like, what's going, you know, what's good, what's reselling, this and that. So like, some people still got the Mine 001s. Like, people want pairs of those. I think those dropping this month was a banger. You know, the Jordan 4 Flight Clubs, I don't think they're a bad shoe. You got the Kobe's this month. You got SBs this month. And you have other stuff dropping. You have the Jordan 1 Medium Olives dropping this month. I think this month is low-key a banger. It's just underrated. That's it. I feel like there's a lot of shoes this month that are dropping. They're just going under the radar because they're not going for much. That's it. So I think this month is looking, it's been looking really good. And you got the Dornbecker collection this month, which is this Saturday, which I think this is a really good collection. And you got the Nike SB 95s this month. Come on, chat. Like, you got to think about it. Like, I understand that it is beginning of the year and everyone definitely has that mindset where, you know, oh, well, you know, I'm going to chill on sneakers until like really all the heat comes out. And I understand that because there's a lot of stuff dropping in February, March, and April and May. So I just think this month is honestly a really, really good month. Are you getting the Air Max 95s? Honestly, I told you I'm picking and choosing a lot of my sneakers this year, unfortunately, because I'm getting married in November. So I got to save a whole lot of money. So the next shoe, to be honest with you, if I could hit on the Hollywood Kobe 6s, that will be my next cop. Because my first cop of the year was the Mine 001s, and I bought those Kobe Caitlyn Clarks already this month. So, like, I thought I was picking and choosing, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those Kobe 5s, Caitlyn Clarks. I got Francisco's pair in hand, the size 11 that I opened yesterday, and I wasn't a crazy fan of them in person. So, I might just get rid of those 5s and then obviously, I've been wearing my Mine 001s, and I think my next cop is going to be probably those Toro Bravo 4s. Good morning, Raph and Collection fam. What up, JoJo Dancer? What's good, dude? Starting the heat up slowly but surely. Oh, absolutely. You know, and I promise you this, when there's some sort of like collab that's going to go for a lot of money, people are going to be paying attention. You realize that's why so many people are talking about the Mine 001s because of, I think it has somewhat resell, I guess, but it's just a lot of people have so many curiosities about the Mine slides. So I just noticed there are 2 drops on Saturday. The Flight 4s are at 10 a.m. and sneakers, and the DB collection. Is it really? They have 2 different times? Wow. It is at 8 a.m. PST. I didn't realize that. You got 2 drops. Of course they do that. Of course they do that. The reason why they probably pushed it at 11 Eastern time because they want the Air Jordan 4 people to buy them. They probably threw the Dornbecker collection on Saturday just to get a little bit more traffic and hype on Saturday, because if there was not any Dornbecker collection or anything else but the 4s, I don't think a whole lot of pairs would have been sold for these 4s. I think Nike knows what they're doing. My Air Max 1000s will be here soon. Can't wait to wear them. There you go. Wake and Bake. What up, Pedro? What's good, dude? Dude named Flight 23 and dissing the flights only on the internet. Mr. Man says, I'm going for 4 pairs in February. There you go. What up, Cleveland? What's good, dude? 95s, lows and lows are the only cops for this month. I think those medium olives are super, super nice. As I see more pictures on the internet, and someone did a swap with white laces. Brother, guys, hey, man, they look really, really good. Those medium olives. But the thing is, I haven't worn my medium olives in a while. Like my Travis's, it's been like a year since I wore that shoe. So I don't know. I don't know when I would wear those when it comes to that. I haven't worn my mochas in a while. Like I haven't worn them in a while. So it's like there's some shoes in my closet that I haven't worn in a year or so. So it's been a little bit. Let's see. What up, Raph? What up, Troy? What's good, dude? I'm saving a lot of money this year, not buying shoes. And game over. So wait, clarify this again. Wait, what? The SBMX are looking premium. Promo black and anthracite. DBs are coming out at 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's 8 a.m. PST. That's on Saturday. So there's been a couple first looks that I've seen on the internet, by the way. I don't know if you guys been seeing, some of the pictures that have been getting posted on the internet, but there is a first look of the upcoming cap and gown Air Jordan 6 that is releasing on April 2nd. So we have an official look. So here we have it, the first look of the cap and gown Air Jordan 6 releasing on April 2nd. I seen some people seeing Travis Jumpman Jacks at Ross. I might all sell my medium olives if I get these olive lows. What up, Raph? What up, Troy? Yeah, and they suck. This is obviously, the shoe is reflective, so that's why it looks the way it does. It's not going to look like that, obviously, when you put flash on them. It's only if you get, unless you put flash on the sneaker, then that's how it's going to look like. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not a crazy fan of these. I'm not crazy for these. And honestly, what I wish they did for this shoe, I wish they added like an all white Nike Air in the back so it would pop. Like, what's the point of putting an all black Nike Air in the back if you can't see it? They should have made it like metallic silver or white. In Southeast, Kobe All-Stars, Kobe 8, what the restock tomorrow? Should I try both on resale? In Southeast Asia, Kobe 6 All-Stars and the Kobe 8, what does restock tomorrow? Should I try for both? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. They remind me of the Jerome of Jungle Up-Temps. What a Spazike looks like without being a Spazike. I guess it's not bad. This is not a bad shoe. It's just an all black Jordan 6. I don't know if that's reflective or if that's just gray. I think that's just gray. Yeah, it's like a gray midsole right here with black. These are okay. These are nothing like anything to like, oh my gosh. But it's up to you if you like these or not. I like those 6s. Definitely a pair to beat. Yeah. If you want to keep your what's it called? Your Air Jordan 4s. Black hats on ice, then you could definitely just put these on for sure, so you don't have to necessarily, wear your black hats all the time. You have multiple all black shoes that you could wear to kind of like rotate. So not only one all black shoe is getting, worn down pretty quick. Morning Wrath and fam. What up, Jermaine? What's good, dude? How are you? The piping reminds me of the metallic 5s. Any all black like nubuck or like suede's gonna remind you of the metallic 5s, but it comes down to whether or not if you like a Jordan 6 silhouette. That's what's it's gonna come down to. Do you like a Jordan 6 silhouette or you do not like a Jordan 6 silhouette? T-Dot, what up, man? Del Mix in the building, what's good? Loudpack Jordan is lazy. The thing is, at least it has some sort of like, I'm not gonna say creativity, but like at least it has some sort of something on there. Like at least there's reflective, because what this reminds me of in a way. This shoe reminds me of the Lakers 6s. I don't know if you guys ever seen those. But the Laker 6s were kind of the same way, where like the lining of the shoe was reflective. I don't know if you guys seen them before, but this honestly reminds me in an all black Jordan 6 Laker 6, but an all black version of it. That's what it reminds me of. I'm pretty sure the Lakers 6s, I mean, they dropped years ago. Like years ago. I don't remember the last time they dropped. They dropped long time ago. And they had like reflective lining on the shoe. So, but I mean, the colorway obviously is a little bit better. But it's just basically a black version of it. So, but you guys let me know. Obviously, you have your thoughts and opinions about the shoe. These are just okay to me. But yeah. Here we have it. Someone was saying about the 13s, how I feel about that. The 2026 True Red Air Jordan 13s copper drop. This is basically a cherry 13. It's like a cherry 13. I feel like the Jordan 13, like there's still like a good like group of people like that really love 13s. Like 13s are very comfortable. If you want to talk about squeaky, Jordan 13s I feel like are the most like squeakiest shoe that I've seen throughout the years. Jordan 13s are pretty squeaky, but obviously it takes a little bit of time to break in. But the shoe is cool. You know, I've had a good amount of 13s in the past. I think they're really, really nice. But just kind of grew out of 13s. I don't know. I don't wear 13s anymore. I just don't. That's how I feel about like not 12s, but like 6s. Like 6s used to be like my all-time favorite silhouette, but I just don't wear them as much anymore. Like I had like the black infrareds, I had the carmines, and I've always wanted like I told you guys, like the DB6s. I want those really, really bad. But other than that, like these ones are cool. These ones are cool. So, there was one first look someone told me to look at, but I forgot what it was. Was it these 4s? There was something that I saw this morning. There was a first look of something that someone sent to me. Was it? Man, I forgot who it was. I think it was Francisco. Oh, it was the Toros. Do we already have first look of the Toros? I don't know. These are the first look? I don't think this is this a first look, chat? I don't know. The only first looks that I know for sure is if it's coming from Z. But I don't know. Maybe this is the first look, chat. Is it? I mean, they're keeping the Jumpman on the back of the 4. Yeah, no Nike Air on the Jordan 4, I guess. I think they're just gonna keep it as like the last drop, or the original drop that had the Jumpman on the back. I truly think, I don't know, since this is gonna determine if they're gonna make the Jumpman limited or not. You know how like they have the Jumpman on the back, how like people were kind of saying that now that they're kind of slowly bringing back the Jumpman on the back, is that they're gonna make the shoe a little bit more limited. But I don't know. I don't think they will. Jumpman is on those, are like the previous ones, Jeffrey says. The shade is off. I mean, it could be the picture too. Could be the picture itself. It could absolutely be the picture itself. They should keep only the Jumpman, and that's it, to be honest. The color looks like Unite 3s. The Jumpman made me slide past it. Bro, the Jumpman is not bad. Like, is the Jumpman really going to determine whether or not if you want the shoe or not? Come on, bruh. Not doing it? Y'all crazy. Oh, it has no Nike Air in the back. I don't want it. Come on, bro. I mean, yeah, Nike Air looks better, but, like, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. They didn't stop a lot of people from buying other Jordans in the past on the Air Jordan 4s. Like Military Blacks didn't have a Nike Air in the back. They had a Jumpman. Nike Air on every damn 4s is goofy. Well, I mean, they were doing that where like Nike Air was only strictly going to be on the OGs, but they started putting Nike Air on almost every single pair of sneakers. And it's because that's what the public wanted. They don't like the Jumpman. They want the Nike Air. So, I mean, I don't think it necessarily matters. That's not going to stop me from buying this shoe. This is I mean, it is the correct way because the original shoe of the Toros was a Jumpman. So some people don't prefer an all red shoe. I totally get it. It's like the I remember when the last time when they dropped the Raging Bull 5. When the Raging Bull 5s came out, they didn't sell out. People actually passed on that shoe. I had a pair at the on release date on the Raging Bull 5s. I remember Jdsports or Finish Line calling me back saying, "Hey, I won the raffle," because during that time they were doing like the ticket system, and I went to go sign up, and unfortunately I didn't hit, and then they ended up calling me back because the person that they tried to call did not answer, so they go on to the next person, and they called me, and then I ended up hitting on the Raging Bull 5. So I mean, some people don't like all red shoes like that. They prefer just like more of the bread colorway where there's more black than red. But I think this shoe still is going to do very, very well on release date. You know, I'll switch my back tabs. I'm looking to get a pair of shoes with the glow in the dark features, Cactus Jack or Dornbecker 17s. It's up to you, bro. Whatever you like. I think these are in the Ferrari 14s released in the same day. Released the same day. You talking about the Ferrari 14s, Malcolm, from last year? Shade looks off. I think it's the lighting. That's why I don't really trust these pictures. I'm not 100% sold on the pictures. So I'll just wait until it gets a little bit closer because it's like the shoe don't release until May. I'm sure there's pairs that are already made. But I truly will wait until we see a little bit better pictures of those 4s. We have the upcoming in-hand look of the first look of the Air Jordan 11 Low. They are bringing back the UNC Air Jordan 11s. We haven't seen this shoe since, I think, 2016. It's been about 10 years since we've seen this shoe. I had this shoe. Me and the wifey had the shoe at some point. It's funny because before we moved out here in Vegas, the wifey ended up selling her pair. We got rid of them because we're just emptying the closet before we left. And this was one shoe she got rid of. She rarely wore it. It wasn't even yellowing on the bottom. She wore it maybe twice. But this is a very clean colorway. I truly think the UNC 5s are a tad bit better. Really excited for that release. But these are the upcoming Air Jordan 11s UNCs that are dropping on April 18th. It seems like they're kind of keeping the Jordan 11 pretty limited. I mean, throughout the years when they were dropping Jordan 11s, way before, the 2020s COVID time, these were flying out of the shelves, bro. Back in 2014 when they were dropping 14, 15, 16, where they were dropping the breads for the first time. They dropped Concords, the Tuxedo 11s, the Georgetown 11s. I mean, you could go down the list of some of those 11s that dropped during those times, and they all sold out like crazy. They were they were selling out. They were not sitting. So this time around, it just seems like I feel like 11 lows, depending on what they drop. I think the Space Jam 11 lows did very well. 72 and 10 11 lows, I believe they came out. Did they? Those did pretty well, I think. They came out with forgot there was another 11 low. I forgot they dropped. But there are some Jordan 11 lows that people will show mad love to. So there's nothing wrong with them. What's wrong with them? There's nothing wrong with them. People tripping on these like they did on the Black Toe Jordan 1s. What's up, Rav? What up, Reamer? What's good, dude? How are you, bro? Cop, pass, cop. Punt, kick, pass. Wow. Should have made these highs. Nah, I mean, the thing is, normally with this shoe was a low. When they first originally came out, too, it was a low. So, I mean, the closest to this shoe for a high is what? The Pantones. But the Pantones is such a different blue, and they came in a pack. So I may have to copy these for the fits. There we go. I mean, UNC colorways do pretty well. I mean, the reimagined Jordan 1 high UNCs, I think, is such an underrated shoe that didn't get enough love. But it's all good. I mean, there's a lot of shoes that come out, so it's I feel like at this point in the sneaker space, it's I feel like a lot of people are just okay, let me ask you all this. I've asked this question again multiple times. And I'm going to ask it again. Okay. Do you guys think that the GRs that come out nowadays, okay, I'll kind of explain it a little bit differently than I normally ask. Do you think since there's so many GRs coming out, right? And I don't think stock really matters in a way, maybe for resellers, but I'm talking about just for the love for the actual shoe. Do you think that people prefer nowadays, sneakerheads, not people, but sneakerheads nowadays prefer to wait and invest in their money into collaborations? And is that the reason why like GRs don't get as much love, is because of collabs? Do you guys think collabs, right, have taken over obviously the sneaker game in the space of sneakers? Is that the one reason why a lot of GRs don't get enough love? What do y'all think? Does some of these GRs get unappreciated because of collabs that come out throughout the entire year? Because, like, don't get me wrong, there's some collabs that people will pass on. Not every collab people will have a lot of love for, but I guess it just depends. Because like I told you guys, like, man, there was not many collabs back in the day, but now it just seems like every single year you hear like some sort of collab. Like if you look at Nice Kicks, Instagram post, because they're going to announce the winners for the nominees for Sneaker of the Year categories. And if you guys haven't really been paying attention, which is fine, they have like all types of categories, throughout the entire voting. Nice Kicks unveils nominees for the best sneaker release. Sneaker of the Year awards nominees for best sneaker release. So there's a lot of categories to it. I mean, you have obviously best sneaker release. You have Joe Fresh Goods collab, Undefeated Force collab, Adidas Addy Star Cushion Piggies collab, Brick by Brick Jordan 4s collab, Awakes Jordan 5s a collab, Pharrell Adidas Jellyfishes a collab. We could go on, bro. We could go on with this. Nice Kicks unveils nominees for women's release. Asia Ones collab. I mean, a lot of these are all collabs besides the Air Max 95s. What else do they have? Commercial ads, right? No, that's not. It's just commercials. Nice Kicks unveils nominees for best basketball shoe. Unveils the nominees for best licensing collab, endorsement collabs. Here, more collabs, collaboration, collaborator, right? So, like, clearly, collaborations have definitely taken over the sneaker community, which is not a bad thing. Just because you get so many different designers and ideas from other, collaborators that they collab with. Independent brand, Nice Kicks unveils the nominees for the best shoe collection, which is mostly all collabs. I mean, Bad Bunnies, SGAs, J-Tip. You got, what is this? The Levi. You got, it's all collabs, man. Storytelling, sneaker model. New sneaker model this year. So it goes down the line of just all collabs. So no EA again. No EA again. Chat, at this point, when it comes to exclusive access, I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. It's probably just going to be a classic first come, first serve this weekend, which I thought it would probably happen because there's probably a ton of pairs of these Flight Club Air Jordan 4s. Okay, so if anybody is looking forward to these Flight Club 4s, I don't think it's necessarily going to be an issue to buy. I think it's going to be an easy cop on Saturday. I wouldn't stress about it because all the resellers out there are probably going to stay away from this shoe. Just an FYI. A lot of these resellers are most likely going to stay away from this shoe. I repeat, all resellers will stay away from this shoe. So if anybody wants the Flight Club Air Jordan 4s, should be an easy cop this Saturday. So Jeffrey, I disagree on that one. I feel like, no offense to anyone that thinks this way. Okay, no offense to anybody that thinks this way. I think the word Hypebeast is a mediocre word to say in 2026. That's like saying bricks. Like, oh, these are all bricks. Like bricks and Hypebeast. I just feel like those two words are just mediocre, bro. It just like it's played out. It's dumb. I don't think it's necessarily to say in the big 2026, in my personal opinion. Because when, like, I feel like when the Hypebeast word came along, when Supreme was at its peak, like, in a way, where like Supreme, that's where like the Hypebeast came along, was whenever the Supreme was at its peak. I feel like saying Hypebeast in the big 2026, it just, I don't know. Everybody has their own. I just feel like everybody it has their own, and like, yeah, Timmy and Bricks and Hypebeast. Nah, you definitely have Hypebeast still in 22, bro. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I just feel like some people say, I'm not saying everybody, like some people will say like Hypebeast in a way, but they're still going for all the hype drops. Like, that make sense. Like, you know what I mean? People that are calling certain people Hypebeast, but like you're 100% out of any of the hype shoes that are coming out this year, you're gonna go for one of them. Like, doesn't that consider you a Hypebeast because you're going for the hype drops? Unless you consider as a Hypebeast saying like, oh, they're just only going for the hype drops. So you go for only collabs, Hypebeast. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Yes, but we go for GRs not working for StockX. Sure. I mean, everyone's closets is there to gig. Yeah, everyone has their own taste. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own style. You know, like if someone likes designer brands, like, is that considered them as a Hypebeast? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think they like what they like. You know what I mean? Let's bring back the Tumblr swag. Or Jake says, that's the deal with Travis Scott shoe. Yeah, we'll get to it for sure. We'll get to it. I just feel like everyone has their own like style and taste when it comes to sneakers. Keep saying the big 2026. I don't agree with that, but I'm still here. Yeah, but still, like, I just feel like there's some certain words, I guess, that could get left behind at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I truly hate, there's two words that I really genuinely don't like, is the word Timmy and brick. That I genuinely do not like those two words, like bricks and Timmy. That's it. 75% of my sneakers would be considered bricks. Some people like hype. Yeah, some people like hype. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, having some hype stuff. And bro, as a sneakerhead, like a lot of sneakerheads like limited stuff, you know. I'm definitely the collab sought after guy, but even with the hype, like the Atmos 5's joint, Fire joint's definitely a Hypebeast shoe. It's a shoe for everyone's scene. Flight 4's Fire, if they mostly like with those sold, they would sell out instantly. So we won't use those and let us have hype. What? I mean, you can say whatever you want at the end of the day. And when people talk about some bricks, if I see a person with Travis Scott's on with regular jeans and a MAGA shirt, that's a Hypebeast. Oh my gosh. Hypebeasts are people who only go for hype stuff, KJK5 says. I mean, I guess so. Each their own, man. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just saying. Most people that watch your shit is real sneakerheads. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I mean, you could watch whoever you want to watch, right? Like, obviously, there's some people in here that like to resell and they like to cater to like resell, you know, resellers and stuff like that, which is fine. The thing is, like, man, never mind. I don't want to say too much to feel like some people might get offended in a way, but it's just like some people do follow trends in a way, which is fine too, because we get influence on certain things. You know, we definitely get influence to a lot of different things, but at least, like, you're just buying what you want to buy at the end of the day. I care less than the next person rock. Be a hype beast, hype trends, girl, I don't give a f. Why do people say the big insert year where that still did that come from? I don't know. You just say it just to say it, bro, because at this point it's like people are still saying a certain word where it has necessarily to doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to explain certain things where like I don't want to offend anybody. That's it. I don't want to offend anybody. This game is what it is camping out on the chase. Is drove most people into the game. Wouldn't be resellers. It wasn't no super hype about. Let's be real. Don't we all follow trends? I feel like most of us would. I would say that like we fall for whatever we like at the end of the day. Like what? I don't even know what's trending. Like what's trending as of right now. Like if you want to talk about trends. Because I understand, like, it's a new year. It's like, okay, well, some trend is going to pop up. And then it just, you know, because last year, what was the trend last year, right? The trend was a lot of resellers that were in sneakers jumped on the Labubu stuff. That's one. Another one was trading cards was another one where a lot of sneakerheads jumped on last year was trading cards. Which I think trading cards is still has a thing. I think okay, this year, okay, I guess it was follow from last year to this year, which I just found this out last month from you guys that quarter zips are a thing. I listen, when my dad was in town again, I reminded my dad again. I was like, yo, Pops, remember you have a bunch of those quarter zips in your closet. Like, you know that quarter zips are a thing again. I'm telling you guys, hey, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen that someone's gonna bring back turtlenecks. You know the turtlenecks, honey? Someone's gonna bring back the turtlenecks, bro. And I feel like it's coming, bro. If quarter zips make the cut, hey man, someone's gonna bring back turtlenecks, bro. Someone will be. Someone will be the one that brings back turtlenecks. And hey man, trading cards have been around. That's the thing, bro. Like trading cards have been around for so many years, but I'm talking about specific sneakerheads that brought those type of trends into the space, if that makes sense. Like Labubus, trading cards, like you see them at sneaker cons here and there. Obviously with Labubus, I think died down at like probably at sneaker cons. You probably don't see them as often because they don't, dude. Whenever I went to the mall with me and my family, and my parents were in town, my daughters wanted to go to the Pop Mart store, and I haven't been in that store in so long. And we walked in, and you could easily get a Labubu, bro. Like they're sitting, like when we're at the counter when my mom went to go pay for my daughter's Labubus, you could see stacks of boxes in their back room. They had Labubus everywhere. So it's like, wow, like Labubus are actually sitting, which now kind of comes to show you that they obviously met demand, you know? So George coming back, but they never left to me, area. He says, yeah, I mean, George, what was that, a couple years back, right? I would say George really was at its peak of the trend of it coming back last year. I would say that. And now at the end of that, last year was quarter zips. So I don't know. The quarter zips really threw me off. And like some of you guys were like, what are you talking about, Ralph? Like quarter zips have been the trend this year, and I just haven't been paying attention. So I think it was like not stereotyped, but it was like quarter zips and what was that? What was that drink that you like, honey? The drink, the green thing. Matcha. Yeah, there it is. Matcha and quarter zips. I don't like matcha. The wifey loves matcha. I personally am not a big fan of matcha. I've tried it a couple times. I'm just like I'm not crazy. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the taste of it. Politics 20th anniversary this year. They're about to collabs and the. Well, the thing is, bro, there's so many collabs that haven't been announced. You guys have to realize, like, from what I've heard, there's gonna be so many new collabs this year in 2026 that has not been announced yet. So be prepared. There's obviously still January. I told you guys this a couple weeks ago that you see right? You see now what's been scheduled for GRs. There's a couple of, what up, John? There's a couple of collabs that you guys seen that's been announced already, but I'm telling you guys 80% of collabs and different shoes have not been announced yet. It's not. There's a lot of projects that's going to be happening this year, not only with Nike and Jordan brand, but with other brands itself. Me personally, if anybody went for the Kith A6, I think that's such a good shoe. I think it's a really, really good shoe. I sent it to the homie Francisco, Tony, Larry, and all some of the guys. I sent it to them. They don't like them. I personally like them. I think they're fire. Larry, for the 21-month re-up, 21 months of the Dwarf content. Thank you, Larry, for the 21-month re-up. Appreciate that, my guy. Thanks, Dwarf. Thanks. But like, I think I told y'all, like, this month has been so underrated. It's been a lot of great drops, and obviously I just feel like I'm personally just being selective, but there's been absolutely good drops this month. This is probably one of the best Januaries that I've seen in a long time. Very long time. Not only just because we had restocks, but I'm telling you guys, I named all the shoes that were dropping all month. Like, think about it, you know? No, you're good, Larry. The Kith A6 were definitely nice. It's just the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the month of January, it's a month to recoup. It really is, bro. It's a month to just recoup from the holidays. And people normally, even sneakerheads normally really wait until the holiday season rolls around. And I totally understand that. So, but this month has been really, really good. I'm broke again. He says, when Nike went OD on the V-Day collection, her style jacket became trendy. Crazy, Jenny, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. And obviously, like, the thing is, like, I think when the time comes, right, I think a lot of people are going to be a fan of this shoe. I just feel like it's not yet close enough because I think people are just waiting until the 4s and the Dornbecker collection drops. But I feel like once we get to this shoe, I think a lot of people are going to like these. I could see a lot of people. It's a Nike SB Air Max 95. I think the colorway is not too bad. I've seen a lot of people. There's been a lot of good things said about this shoe, and I truly think that this shoe is going to perform pretty well for the public. I think a lot of people are going to buy. I think this is going to be a sellout, and I think it's going to perform very, very well this month. When I say perform, chat, I'm not talking about resale. I want to let you guys know that. I'm talking about demand. That's what I'm talking about. Please. Okay, chat, you already know. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys got eBay homies. Okay, I totally get it. But I'm telling you guys this right now. When I say perform well, I'm saying demand. I'm not talking about resale. But like I said, I think this shoe will perform well because I think the demand will be there for this shoe. Mr. Sheridan, what up, man? Good morning. 5K stock on the Air Max 95s, Rami says. Those SB 95s are not bad, but they ain't costing level. I mean, this is not bad because of the simplicity of it. I mean, it's just a brand. It looks like a regular Air Max 95s without the SB, you know, with SB, excuse me, you know. So Kobe 81 points, shoes drops. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's been a lot of good shoes dropping, and it's just been going under the radar. You know, 95s will be a big, big this year. I hope, and the one shoe that I hope that we see more of a wider release, are going to be the Neon 95s Big Bubbles. Do you used to collect Pokemon cards? Honestly, James, when I see Pokemon, I'll get it, but majority of the time, I'm buying it for my kids. They open all the Pokemon cards that I find. Majority of the time, like for Christmas, I bought like those big Costco boxes for my kids. Those are the first things that they wanted to open up because they haven't opened up Pokemon cards. It's because it's hard to find Pokemon cards out here. So when I see it, I buy it and I'll let my kids open it. So better than the yellow and the blue jaws. We just got them in very very nice in hand. There you go. We just got them in. Where do you work, Oak? Where do you work? Sounds like you work at a skate shop or some sort. That you said you guys just got them in hand, or what? Pokemon stores in NYC got robbed while having an event yesterday. Sold over 100K in slap cards, Rami says. That's so unfortunate, man. It's so unfortunate, dude, that people have the nerve to just like go rob a store like that. And, you know, desperate times, I guess. It is what it is, bro, but it's unfortunate. They'll probably release this Neon in Tier 0 stores only. Well, I don't know. I think that's what they've been saying last year, because last year when the Air Max 95 Big Bubbles Neon colorway came out, right? Like, they only came out with Jdsports exclusive, like access for selected stores in the East Coast, mid central area. And that was it. And then they did a sneaker pass out here in Vegas for a Complex Con. That's how I was lucky to be able to grab a pair. But like supposedly this year in 26, they're supposed to have a wider release of the Air Max 95 Big Bubbles. So I guess we'll see. What up, Rahus? George the Building. I hate on him on the CCS. You work at Politics. Okay. No, they did that last year for the 95s. This year is a GR. Yeah, I hope so. But even if when they have a wider release this year for the 95 Neons, I still think they're going to be stupid limited. Like, they're going to be dumb limited probably. So, like, Tier 0 stores will get them. Like, Sneakers app will get them. I don't think certain stores like Hibbits, DTLR, Finish. I don't think those stores, I don't know. They might get it, but we'll see what happens. Brian Jacobs, what up, man? Good morning. The SB Air Max was a nice shoe. I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. They're not bad at all, man. They're absolutely not bad at all. So, yeah, this sucks, bro. Why? Bro, come on. If you're gonna rob something, bro, like...
Okay, this is Cookie Court in New York City, 412 West 13th Street. So we were just robbed at gunpoint. They took a fossil box.
They were robbed, but... Oh my gosh. Bro, what is that? Bro, come on, bro. Look the way oh, come on, bro. Get some girth on that, bro. Look at he's like he's holding the hammer like he held a hammer for the first time in his life. Look at the way he's like, bro, get some girth on that. Come on. Like, what the hell, bro? Looking all goofy and shit, bro. Hey, man, listen, if you're gonna rob something, bro, like, bro, dude look goofy as hell hitting that, using the hammer, bro. Got robbed by a nerd. Absolutely, bro. What the heck, man? He said, knock, knock, who's there? Come on, bro. Oh, man, yeah, I don't think girth was a good word for it. Sorry. I you know what? Now I think about it, my fault. That was probably not the best word to use. Sorry. Now that I think about it, bro, yo, big pause, bro. Big pause. Dude, like, seriously, though, like, this is such a cringy video, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's such a cringy video. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I feel like in this video, like, someone could literally pause again, come from behind him and like slap the shit out of behind of his head, and then he'd probably walk away. They show the cars underneath some of that were taken. Be on the lookout. I'm sorry. I know it's way too early. The coffee hasn't honestly kicked in, chat. It's 6:21 in the morning. You got to cut me some slack. It's 6:21 in the morning still. Please cut me some slack, bro. It's way too early right now. The Air Costin 95s were more unique than these, in my opinion. You could say they're a little bit different, you know. Yeah, Syndicate LA got hit too. Yeah, we showed that video yesterday. That Syndicate LA, it's a sneaker store, reseller shop. That's in LA. That recently got robbed as well. So put some mirth on that Gavi. I heard Dornbecker is only 55,000. I don't know if it's all about just listen. I would not be surprised that they do a sneakers pass for the 17s tomorrow. So Nice Kicks just started posting the winners. All right, let's take a look at it. Uh-oh, breaking news. I want to see the results on this. Did they just post it on their story? Oh, okay, here we go. What? You know what? I'm not surprised. Wow. Are we really? I mean, I don't know if I voted on this. I should have asked for my votes. So the sneaker of the year, new model, goes to the Pharrell Williams Jellyfishes. I'm pretty sure I voted on Jaw 3s, bro. What? The total points of the Jellyfishes get 203 points. How did Jaw get third? Ah, man. Shade, I mean, I love the SGAs, bro. I love the SGAs, but SGAs got second. I mean, maybe because it's we have to, man, I'm gonna be listen, if Jaws 3s don't get a basketball of the year, or if that's even a category this year, I think I gotta look. How does SGA get second? Do they have, hold on. What's the categories? There's got to be... Let me look on my IG real quick. That's crazy. I love SGAs, don't get me wrong, but the fact that Jaw got third, collaborations, licensing, endorsements, basketball. Okay, there's no way, right? There's no way that he loses basketball. That could be it though. Where like, okay, Jaw deserves more of like Ja Morant, Jaw 3s deserves. I mean, okay, hold on. I'm going to tell you guys this. Am I surprised that the Jellyfishes won? No. I'm not surprised at all. Okay? Chat, you have to understand, like, with this model itself, I feel like there were, if you go back, right? If you go back, to the release of the Jellyfishes, there was a good amount of people that wanted this shoe. A lot of people wanted this shoe. Me personally, did it surprise me in a way? Yes. It surprised me because in my personal opinion, I was not a crazy fan of the Jellyfishes, but I could understand why it won. Like, I could understand. 100% I could understand why it won. I could understand. Okay, the reason why I'm crashing out because I'm part of this voting. I don't remember what I voted on, but I'm pretty sure I voted on the Jaw 3s. I mean, Jellyfishes were up there with my voting as well. It really was. Just because the Jellyfishes, like I said, I'm not surprised. But I was like, damn. Maybe okay. My fault. I feel like I was over dramatic over here. With this one, the GT cuts, not crazy on them. They got fourth, which is okay with me. But yeah, Jaw 3s, I think definitely deserved it this year. But I mean, it is what it is. But over the SGAs, though, it's crazy, bro. In my personal opinion. Like, the thing is with the SGAs, think about it, chat. Okay? SGAs on the Nike Sneakers app were not easy to hit. It really wasn't. Like, they didn't even drop so many pairs for people to even get a chance to get them in hand. Like, SGAs are stupid limited versus Jaw 3s. Like, they were everywhere, but a lot of the colorways were selling out, and they're probably arguably the best basketball shoe to release in 2025. So looks like the new model goes to the Jellyfishes, which, you know, like I said, I'm not mad about it. Not mad about it. Not mad about it. I just really do hope Ja wins. The Ja 3s wins the basketball shoe of the year. So they only shared one. Yeah, it looks like they only shared one. They only shared one result, which is just the new model. And that was it. Close to impossible. They got to put the Addy stars there too. The Jellyfishes look goofy. I mean, they don't look bad on feet. I've seen plenty of Jellyfishes on feet, especially at Complex Con. And they're not that bad on feet. They're not bad at all. They're not bad at all. Jaws have a Nike ID gig. That's lets you know. I'm not mad either. Woo. Kendrick says. There we go. Make sure you hit that like button, by the way. Hit that like button. I do want to share this one. Kobe Bryant Nike sneakers releasing in 2026. Here we go. January 22nd, we have the Nike One Protro 81 points, which we obviously talked about this early this morning. I didn't think the shoe was going to release this month, but that's fine. I think this is a dope shoe. You have January 31st, the Nike Kobe 8 Protro Year of the Horse. I think this is going to be more of, for this one specifically, this shoe will be more of like the wider release for Kobe's. I think they're going to have a good amount of stock on this one. But this right here is definitely a nice colorway. I'm probably gonna see a lot of people wearing this on the court for sure. Kobe 8s are pretty popular. I mean, last year I seen even what the Kobe 8s, they had a good amount of stock on those. And I'm not pretty sure, but I've seen a lot of what the Kobe 8s on the court. So I think this is a shoe that you're definitely gonna see a lot of people wearing on the court. Chalupo, what up, man? Here we go. Next one up, we have Air Force One pack lower. The thing is about, like, I'm not crazy on Kobe Air Force Ones. I think this year they're definitely going to be saturating the Kobe Air Force Ones this year, which, I mean, if anybody likes the Kobe Air Force Ones, so be it. But I personally am not a crazy fan, or I'm not crazy for the Kobe Air Force Ones when they release. Like last year, there was a few ones that I liked, but it was just not a must. It wasn't really a must cop for me. So, March 23rd, we got the Nike Kobe 5 Pro Show. I think this is the Caitlyn Clarks, isn't this? This is the Caitlyn Clarks. Isn't this, chat? Aren't these Caitlyn Clarks? We saw Caitlyn Clark wearing these, but I don't think this is necessarily her shoe. Right? We'll get to it, Philly. Patience, chat. We have all day. We have all morning to talk about a lot of other stuff. Okay? I just want to get through certain things out the way until before we get to that. So we have all morning. It's okay. You guys keep saying, like, where's Travis? Where's Travis? We'll get to it, okay? Just stay patient. All right? The Air Force Ones are a must. I'm so ready for the Kobe 5. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say the Giants are back, and don't ever doubt my sources. Here we go. April 13th, Nike Kobe 11 Elite Fade to Black. What? No way. There's no way they're bringing back the Kobe Fade to Black. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. No, there was a couple other people asked about it, Philly. Not against you. Fade to Black? There's no way they bring this back, bro. No way, right? There's no way they bring this back, right? No way. What up, Rob? See, Tanene, you talked about football. You just summoned Rob. Summer 2026 Nike Kobe 11 Protro Mamba Day. It wasn't this the Nike ID too? Wasn't this the Nike ID with this one? This was like a part of like the Kobe Fade to Black series, but this was like more of like the Nike ID, I think, if I recall. Kobe 1 Protro Work Blue. All right, another Kobe 1. Nike Dunk Draft Day. Dunk. Kobe 9 Elite WNBA. Hornets colorway. Some of these colorways, I feel like I don't think this is happening. Some of these colorways, I don't know. I could be wrong. I know a lot of people that want this one. I know a lot of people that want this one. I know a lot of people that want this one. Kobe 10 Elite Low Halos. Wow, they're going to bring back the 10s, huh? Another Air Force Ones. See, I want this shoe, bro. This one's fire. This one right here is fire. These ones right here are really, really nice. These ones are really, really, really nice. Chat. The Nike Kobe 6 Protro All-Star 3D, which is aka the Hollywood. This right here is supposed to drop during All-Star Weekend. This one right here is nice. They just say spring. I mean, obviously when spring, it's going to be next month. But, I mean, there's not a specific release date for the shoe. That's why. But it is, there's pairs out there. There's a lot of resellers already selling these for a good penny. So, I think these are nice. Very, very nice. You got another Dunk Low pack. Okay, so these are the Caitlyn Clarks. Sorry, I had the two ones mixed up. So this one is the Caitlyn Clark Kobe 5 Rookie of the Year. Okay, so these ones are the one. These ones are the Caitlyn Clark. See, these ones, I don't know how I feel about this one. So you got the Kobe 5. How do you guys feel about the Caitlyn Clarks? Do you guys like these? Am I going to All-Star Weekend in LA? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Busy morning at work. Sucks. These Caitlyn Clarks are sweet. They're nice. Kobe 5 Protro in that Dodger colorway. The Kobe 80 Protro Purple Stardust. See, you guys know this one right here. This Kobe 8 Protro Year of the Horse. Chat, this one right here, this Kobe is going to be $280 retail. The Kobe 8 Year of the Horse. This shoe right here is going to be $280 retail. That's a lot of money for a retail price for a Kobe. It's cool. It's definitely different, but for $280, wow. Yeah, 280 bucks. Or it's either 280 or 260. One of those two. So, yeah. All right. Boys and girls, here we go. The ones I've been waiting for it. I don't think this is... this could be a possibility just because Travis wore them. Travis Scott potential Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 High reverse mochas that is rumored to release in fall of 2026. When I get the word, I'll say something. As of right now, it's just a rumor. I wouldn't put it past them, though. So, Air Jordan 1 High, reverse mocha, Travis Scott's. Listen. Okay? I'll tell you this. I will tell y'all this. If this were to drop, okay? If this were to drop, hypothetically, I think it'd probably be the Hypebeast drop of the year, 100%. If this were to drop, this would most likely be the Hypebeast drop of the year, hands down. But a lot of people are saying Jordan 1s are dead. A lot of people are going to come out the woodwork and just say, well, I got it. Hey, man, listen, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that, bro. I didn't mean it like that. I got all these Jordan 1 bricks in my collection. Let me show it to you guys. See, I've been around Jordan 1s for years. It's just, you know, last year and the last couple of years been dead. Look at StockX. Hey, but listen, Travis Scott Jordan 1 Highs, it's just different. I mean, the colorway is nice for sure. I think the colorway is very nice. I think the OGs are still better. I mean, it's basically the same shoe, but just flipped. That's it. I know, that's the thing. Like the off-white Jordan 1 Highs, you know, we still have those set to release this year, which I think that one is going to happen. I mean, a lot of blogs have been really pushing the off-white, aka the Virgil Abloh Jordan 1 Highs. I think that is absolutely still happening. But this one is a big push. Like if they really want to bring this out, if this is going to be a real thing, dude, this is probably going to be dropping like probably holiday season, fall season, I would say, like around October, November time. Y'all hyped off a shoe we ain't getting. Relax, Tooth says. I mean, I don't think anyone in here is getting hyped, Tooth. Jordan 1s will never be dead to real Hoovers and sneakerheads, only to sheep that rely on social media influencers to tell them what's cool, KJK5 says. The color is is the same as the other colorways he released, Philly says. Those would get backdoor treatment like all the other pairs that Travis released, and they will throw us the leftovers. Been let down one too many times with the Travis drops. Very much over everything Travis. Yeah, that's the thing, is that like one thing that we could all obviously acknowledge is that Travis Scott's are a really, really hype drop, bro. They really are. It's a really hype drop. It doesn't matter what they drop. There's still a good amount of people that will get hyped over the Travis Scott's, right? Two, the thing is like you don't expect, like you look at the fragment drop, right? The Travis Jordan 1 Low fragments, like that shoe was like no one hit on that sneaker, bro. Nobody hit on that shoe. Nobody hit on that shoe on the fragment lows. Like rarely anyone hit. Like this one right here is 100% going to be backdoored like heavy. I don't even think anyone's going to touch. This shoe, if they do drop this, 100%, I don't think a lot of people are going to touch. All over the Travis Scott shenanigans. Yeah, I think if there was a good amount of people that hit on the fragment lows, I think it would have been a different story to some, just because, like, you know, obviously we kind of waste time of just sitting around waiting until the Travis is loaded up on the Travis Scott website, you know, so I get it. I mean, a lot of people didn't like that alternative colorway of that red. What was that one? Remember when they dropped the fragments highs and then people were gassing those up. And then when they came out with that reverse like colorway of the red and white, I forgot what colorway that was. I had a pair and I thought they were fire. And a lot of people didn't like them, and people were making fun of them because they were bricks, right? They didn't go for anything in the resale market, but gassed up the fragments. But it was exactly the fragments, but red and white, but just no reverse swoosh. So OG mochas were fine. No need for these. Brings tears to my eyes, Frank says. You're such a glazer, bro. I agree. I'm not a fan of the fragments. I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm at a point when it comes to collecting sneakers. I feel like I told you guys, like if I can't hit on it, we're moving on to the next drop, bro. That's how I feel about sneakers nowadays, especially if it's like anything like Travis, any other hype collab. Like if I can't get it, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna pay resale for it. I told you guys, I'm gonna go through this year in 2026. I promise you this. I will probably won't pay resale this year. I guarantee you guys, I will not pay resale this year. Last year, I paid resale for one shoe, and that was for the Brick by Bricks, and I got them a little early. But other than that, like, if I don't hit, I'll just move on to the next shoe. That's literally my mindset, and it's been my mindset for a while now. So there will always be more sneakers. It's great to move on to the next. Absolutely, man. Unfortunately, I'm not. Yeah, Frank, we all know that you're paying resale for any Travises. So, I mean, hey, man, at least it's consistent. Them shits don't even release on sneakers anymore. What's the point? Yeah, there has been certain shoes that did not release on Sneakers app, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing this year as well. So, you've been saying this for the past 3 years. Yeah, but I will not, right? Last year, I only paid brick by bricks. So I didn't pay resale last year, Larry says. Well, luckily, Larry, you have someone that wears the same size as you. So, I mean, that kind of gives you an easier loop on some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Only pay resale if it's under retail. I'll go for these simply to resell if I hit and grab something I really want. I'm not buying a lot of shoes. I'm not paying resale either. Every sneakerhead, every January, Izzy says. He says that every year and still pays resale. It's okay, Raf. Bro, I only paid resale once, bro. Okay, it's getting better and better. But this year for sure, I told you I'm not paying resale. Top reach back under retail. Chicago 1 lows. We're back. Hold you to this, Raf. Hey, man, you're going to hold you. Go ahead. It's fine. I promise you. There's nothing this year that I'm going to pay resale for. There's nothing. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything that I would honestly pay resale for. Literally the only reason why I paid for the brick by bricks because I wanted to review them a little early. That was it. So being a size 13, if it when I release, I have to pay resale. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, some of your sizes are almost impossible to hit. Like if you were a size 13, 14, 11 and a half, 12s, like those are tough reaches. Everyone becomes a reseller when Travis drops, the dog father says. Yeah, I mean, people will definitely buy and put their name in the hat, especially when people that say, oh, I'm passing. No, you're not. You're definitely putting your name in the hat just to see if you will hit. I'm pretty sure, but oh my gosh. Nice Kicks gotta be watching or something to just make me mad, but that's fine. Okay, which is okay because I really like this shoe. I'm just just seeing what the public has been announced. And Tanene, since you're in here, I love it. Nice Kick Awards. Sneaker of the Year. Basketball. Goes to the SGAs. Shia Alexander. Sneaker of the Year basketball goes to the SGAs. Listen, I love the SGAs. I really, really do. But I honestly think Jaw 3s still deserve this. Like, I think Jaws definitely deserve the love on this one. I love the SGAs, bro. I love the SGAs, but as a sneakerhead, and just like what I've seen from the public's view, like Jaw 3s deserves this spot. Sorry, Shays, not Shies. The Shays, sorry. I want to see the voting. Oh, by 30? I mean, those were my 3 votes. Was the Jaws, the Shays, and then the Asia ones. Those were my 3 votes. First place 36 by 6 points, but total points 177 over 147 from Jaws. Yeah, but that's not the point, though. But that's not the point. I just feel like with the SGAs, like they were stupid limited. Not everyone had the opportunity to snag themselves a pair. Bro, if you look at all the live cops that we've done, right? All the live cops that we've done, all the stock numbers for the SGAs have been under 2,000 stock every single time. With Jaw 3s, they were widely available there, but a lot of the colorways were flying out of the shelves. Like, people were rocking these. Like, I see a lot of Jaw 3s on the court. Like, you see a lot of Jaw 3s on the court. SGAs, in a way, like, I get it. He won regular season MVP. He won finals MVP, conference final MVP, and won a chip. I totally get it. But, like, that doesn't mean just because a shoe's selling out, like, I guess it comes down to impact, right? Like, I think that's what it comes down to. But, like, you could make the same argument with Jaw 3s, though. Like, AE1s last year got the best, one of the best, probably the best basketball shoe, and they were widely available. There were some colorways that were sitting, but people still rock them. But the Jaw 3s, I look at them as the AE1s. Like, they were everywhere, but people were buying them, rocking them. Ah, man, that's tough. I'm really, really surprised on this one. Really surprised. But it is what it is. I love the SGAs, though. I do. That's like one of my most worn basketball shoe in the last month has been that shoe right there. I got 2 pairs of SGAs. You know what's so funny, though? Like, I'm just talking for the public of what I observed, but I don't have a pair of Jaw 3s. I don't have a pair of Jaw 3s yet. I don't have a pair of Jaw 3s. I'm just observing from what I've seen in the public. That's it. So, but don't get me wrong, SGAs were on my vote. It was second on my voting. So, kids love them for sure. Feels like older generation. But the thing is, also too, I feel like there's certain Kobe's that could have been in this talk. But I feel like with this specific category, it's more focused on like some of the new models that's released in the past year, right? Because everyone loves Kobe's, right? Everybody knows. Like, I feel like one Kobe, if I would choose one Kobe last year that could have made it in this conversation of best basketball shoe last year, if I would choose one, I personally think it could have been the Dodgers 6 Kobe's, and the Kobe 8s. I mean, you could make that argument with the Liberties. I just feel like it's because the Liberties were stupid limited. But don't get me wrong, a lot of people love them. I think that could be on the conversation. But since the Kobe 8s and the Dodger 6 Kobe's were such a wide release. I feel like that had the most stock out of all Kobe's last year. So many people wanted them. Like, but what the Kobe 8s should have been in that conversation. And the Dodger 6s, if I would choose one of the two. They're going to snub Jaws for the Jurassic colorway too. Well, the thing is, you do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if Caitlyn Clark's, her own silhouette ends up being the best basketball shoe to drop this year. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if Caitlyn Clark ends up getting the best basketball shoe in 2026, because they haven't revealed her shoe yet. They haven't revealed it, and I feel like they're gonna reveal it here soon, and they're gonna release this year as well. So don't be surprised if she gets the best basketball shoe in 2026. I mean, there's not much competition. The Book 2s are not as popular as what people think. SGA's, I'm not sure if he's going to release another shoe this year. Maybe he will. Maybe later this late in 2026. Then SGA's shouldn't be in the conversation since they were stupid limited. Yeah, I agree. I mean, maybe I'm just biased, but I still think he could be in the conversation, but I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best one, but there is definitely other basketball shoes that should have 100% been in the conversation. Do you know if they'll drop the Cookie Monster Kobe's? I don't know. That was announced last year where like the Cookie Monster, you're talking about the Kobe 6s. They could have dropped it, but I could see them dropping it this year. Like I told you guys, you've seen a lot of shoes so far that's been in the release calendar so far, but like I said, there's a lot of like 80% of sneakers that hasn't been announced yet that should be dropping this year. So we just gotta wait. I mean, like I said, it's only January. I feel like we'll probably hear more noise getting towards the summertime, but as of right now, you're just hearing rumors. Here is these potential date for a certain shoe, and then a lot. Like I told you guys before, like a couple weeks back, like all the shoes that's been scheduled right now, don't be surprised if it gets pushed back. Like Toros, I think those are going to get pushed back late May, because right now they're sitting at May 2nd. Those are going to get pushed back, I believe. There's going to be certain shoes, UNC 5s, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up releasing in July, right? Like I could see that dropping in July. So they do that every single year. Here's a release date for the shoe, but when the time comes, maybe a month before, the shoe ends up getting pushed back because the Wolf Gray 5s already got pushed back. They were supposed to drop this month in January and then got pushed back until February, at the end of February. So WNBA is going to be the strike. So I don't think Caitlyn Clark will release, in my opinion. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's still a good amount of time, obviously, we'll see if we see official images, unless they drag like Caitlyn Clark's name on the Kobe's for the next year. I wouldn't be surprised as well. Would love if they drop the Cotton Candies concepts for Kobe's, Jay Rogers says. Limited, but in my opinion, a lot of SGA's quick strikes did happen, K. Anderson says. Definitely a pushbacks during Mother's and Father's Day, I bet, K. Anderson says. Atop of the morning chat. What did I miss? What up, Sean? What's good, dude? Will Jordan still exist? Red says. I don't know. True Blue Jordan 3s? Yeah, those are set to drop on July 3rd. Still wouldn't be, like I told you guys, wouldn't be surprised if those get pushed back as well. So, just some breaking news for that one. I just wanted to share that. Sneaker of the year, basketball goes to SGA. I could see that, some people are not really happy about the voting, but, I still think Jaws, SGA's definitely deserve to be up there, but I'm not sure about winning. Yeah, blue jellies are a fuego. What's your thoughts on the Jaw 3s 12s times? Already below retail and they look great. What's my thought about Jaw 3s? Already below retail and they look great. I think the one Jaw 3s that I think a lot of people are waiting for are the Jurassic Parks. Have you seen those? The collection. Like, that collection is insane. Calling it now, Jordan Brand will be no more in a few years. All pairs will be priceless. What? No more Jordans. No more Jordans. Then what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Y'all like them blue jellyfishes? I'm not a big fan of the jellyfishes, man. But I understand that what the public thinks of them. Like, I understand. I think Adidas has been doing an amazing job. Even last year, I feel like they were under the radar. And then bringing out the jellyfishes were really putting the cherry on top. And that was right before ComplexCon too. And I feel like obviously a lot of resellers jumped on this the jellyfish wagon, because man, them lines were crazy for them blue jellyfishes too. A lot of those resellers were in line. People were fighting for the shoe, bro. So, and that was outside the strip too, because people thought that fight went down at ComplexCon, but no, the Adidas jellyfish release happened outside the facility of ComplexCon. It was on the strip, like at an Adidas store or something like that. Exhausting that the brand with the colorways that ran the brand into the ground. But people still buy though. People still buy. They got a couple colorways of yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have like an entire Jurassic Park Jaw 3s collection. I think the most popular one is going to be the green, yellow, and red colorway. I think that's the most likely the most popular colorway out of all of them. So, made in Greenland, Jordan's incoming. Especially the 12-time average says. I don't think I've seen that one. I do not like. And the thing is, the question is that some people are still going to ask, and I'll ask you guys, where is Stephen Curry going to go? What do you guys think? What's going on with that? I mean, there has been a lot of talks about Stephen Curry going to, here, going there. We'll see. I think Stephen Curry is enjoying his time of wearing whatever he wants to wear. I also think, okay, let me ask y'all this. Do you guys think Stephen Curry is going to retire in the next 3 years? How old is Stephen Curry? How old is Stephen Curry? Stephen Curry's 37 years old, chat. I think he's going to retire in the next couple years. He's going to retire as a Golden State Warrior too. I don't think he goes anywhere else. He's 37 years old. Can I see him winning another chip? Not in Golden State. I think he's got 2 more years on him. I think he's done. I mean, he's still playing really well, but I think he's going to retire in the next couple of years. 37. How old is LeBron? LeBron's got to retire in the next couple of years too, right? No LeBron, no Stephen Curry. LeBron James is currently 41 years old. He's going to turn 42 this year. After the Olympics, he's gone. He ain't playing no defense, Tooth says. I want the 81 Kobe's just to put in some plastics and look at. Fire collector shoe. They'll all go Phoenix Suns. Yeah, see, these jaws are sick, bro. By the way, chat, I got an announcement to make. We will be having a Collection Family Instagram coming soon. All right? Or, yeah. So, just stay tuned with that. I forgot to share that. Yeah, I was supposed to share that yesterday. Okay, hold on. I want to share this real quick. So, if anybody was asking for the Jurassic Park Jaw 3s, Here they are. Dude, these are so nice on feet. These are so nice on feet. These are crazy on feet. Look at this. Oh, music. Golly, bro. These are sick. These are so sick. Dude, the traction on the Jaw 3s are so good. Like I've been hearing a lot of reviews. These are sick, bro. You put some yellow laces on these too. There's a couple other colorways too. Bro, you see a lot. There's a good amount of people that be wearing Jaw 3s casually too. People be wearing Jaw 3s casually. I need those so bad. Those Jurassic Park Jaw 3s are fire. They knock it out the park with the Jaw 3s. They really did, man. You know what? You know what the Jaws are like? That could have been Kyrie's. The Kyrie's, chat. If Kyrie was still with with Nike, I feel like the Jaw 3s is what the Kyrie's could have been. Trey for the 14-month re-up. Thank you so much. Shout out my boy Trey. Thank you so much for the 14-month re-up. My knee's too old to ball. We'll definitely be wearing these casually. Man, listen, there's a lot of old heads that I be seeing on the basketball court. I'm starting to play basketball throughout the week now. Like yesterday, bro. Yesterday, chat. I played at least 6 games. 6 games yesterday on my new pickup game that I picked up yesterday. So every Wednesday I'm gonna be playing ball now. And bro, I went 6 games in a row. I think I took like maybe two water breaks, man. I was gassed. And then this Sunday I'm playing 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Sunday. Because there's no Saturday ball. I'm not playing on Saturday. So I'm playing 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Sunday. Shout outs to Trey for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that, Trey. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate that, Trey. That was really nice of you. If you guys got a gifted membership, make sure you guys are saying thank you to Trey. The Mash and Drum, what up? Is there a story connection with Jaw and Jurassic Park? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But shout out to my boy Trey for the 5 gifted memberships. I really do appreciate your support as always. Thank you. I want to see you 1v1 Rami. Oh, Rami won't even get the ball. He won't even get a chance, bro. He won't get a chance, bro. Oh, these are the one. Oh man. These are like the same colorway as these are the same colorway as the what's it called? The Jalen Brunsons, the Liberties. These ones are nice. No, it's just marketing, no relation. Rahu says Rami's arms are too short. That's so crazy. Bro, these are sick. Bucket in the backyard or a bucket in the league. What up, Unknown? What's good, dude? These are still nice. I don't care. If anyone, do not call these the bootleg version of the Jalen Brunsons. Like, come on, bro. These are sick. Rami, Rock can't shoot a basketball because it's too. You're talking about, dude, that's so crazy. Rami, you know, one of those medicine balls? That's so crazy. He said Rock can't shoot a basketball because it's too heavy. That's so crazy. This man says Rahul's shooting a medicine ball on the basketball court. Later, we're getting all our liberties, so Francisco says. Rami versus me, first to 10. I'm across your big ass ankles, Rahul says. I don't know, Rahul. You sprained your ankle from wearing Panda Dunks, and you were just walking. You can't really make fun of Rami. Oh man, that's so crazy. I'm gonna put those next to Jalen Brunson's. I never dunked. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. I'ma spill Rami. Wait, what? For some reason, can't jump, can't get up no springs. First to dunk wins the game. I'ma lace up some Tims for Rami, Rahu says. The Mexican Liberty? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I think this is the one that you guys are talking about, the 12 time. See, look at the comparison. Look at the comparison. They're literally the same shoe, but I mean, you got a purple swoosh. Imagine if this was like gold. Huck, thank you so much for
5 months
for the re-up.
Raf J3, fire emoji.
5
Make
months,
up
let's
year of
go.
horse
Raf,
TMRW.
Job 3's fire, make up year of the horse tomorrow. There you go, my friend. Hey, how do you guys feel about this? Speaking of Jaws, is anybody going for these tomorrow? The lunar years, New Year's. Anybody going for these? Man, these are so gas. Anybody going for these tomorrow? Who's going for the Jaw 3s tomorrow? Let me know in the chat. Anybody going for this? Man, these are... I wish these were just a black and red shoe. I know how to scare Raul off of the court. I'll bring Soldier Boy. He'll run off the court. Drake! I haven't seen bad colorway on a Jaw 3s yet. I haven't seen a bad colorway at all. I think all the colorways for the Jaws have been pretty good in my personal opinion. It's absolutely been really, really good. These ones are not bad. $145. The thing about like some of the basketball shoes nowadays is that they're very affordable. Like, they're really, really, really affordable. I don't know how limited this shoe is going to be tomorrow. But let me know in the chat. Copper drop. Some of you guys are passing. I'm not mad at them. I'm going for them, AJ says. I might low-key just sell my Caitlyn Clarks and grab these low-key. The best was the NY versus NY Jaw 3s. I'm mad I got rid of it. I think on this one, it's like you get like hair on the tongue. You get hair on the tongue on these. I don't know. I'm considering it, but I'll probably sell my Caitlyn Clarks first because I have a size 8 Caitlyn Clarks that I gotta sell. And then grab a pair of Jaws because I want to try the Jaws for the first time, man. I need a pair. I want at least one pair. I have SGAs. I kind of want to try those Hardens, but the Jaws for sure are one shoe that I want to try out. But save my money for February. I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, February is going to be a big month. Like the Hollywoods. That's why I'm thinking that I might just save my money for as well as for those Hollywood All-Stars. The Kobe 6s. I want those. I will not pay resale though, but if I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. Selling my Caitlyn Clarks myself so I can grab these. If you could buy any shoes dropping between now and May 31st, doesn't matter how rare, what would you buy? Oof. Probably if I could get my hands on the Kobe 6s, Dougie, probably those or probably the Toros. That's the only shoe that I can think of that's dropping in the next like couple months that I could think of that I want. So I need the Kobe 17s for real. I still want a pair of those Caitlyn Clarks. The Caitlyn Clark 6s is one that I regret getting rid of. Or not even get rid of. That was one shoe that I wish I never passed on, was the Kobe 6 Caitlyn Clarks. So Travis pink colorway, Frank says. I don't need those. Cookie Monster. Well, we don't even know when the Cookie Monsters are dropping. Off-white Alaskas. Nah, I don't really need those off-whites. I did see the horsehair on the jaws. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. Kedrix, you as well, man. I appreciate you, my boy. They treating the jaws like LaMelo, coming with the shitload of colorways. Yo, chat, does anybody know? Anybody suggestions? Like, I don't like cutting Buddy's little nails because, like, I'm too scared because he, like, squeals and he's scared. And, bro, I don't want to hurt him. Can I go to Petco and, like, have them cut his nails? No, buddy, no bite. Like, you guys think that Petco cuts? Like, there was, like, this dog place that I took them that they were doing, like, free dog to cut their nails and stuff for free on Tuesdays, but I guess they don't do that. They don't do that anymore. I don't like doing it, bro. I'm too scared to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. But his nails are so sharp. The vet does it also. Okay, set an appointment. Yeah, I have insurance for him, so I could probably just take him to the vet and let him do it. Bro, the thing is, like, even if I tried the nail grinder, he still gets scared. He still gets scared, bro. And, like, he squeals, and I hate it when he squeals because I get scared because I don't want to hurt him. Yeah, you can. Pet Mart does it. Okay, I might have to take him to an appointment. Petco does it. Okay, buddy, we need to get your nails done today. I'll probably take him today. Cause his nails are sharp, bro. So. Tourist regular brush, they fall it down. Yeah, but I think just Buddy, the thing is, like, he does well when I cut his hair. Like, we done trimming on his hair, we do it ourselves, and he does really well when it comes to cutting hair. But when it comes to, like, his nails, yeah, Buddy is, like, terrified. Cute dog, but that's why you do. Wait, why don't you get a dog smaller than a cat? Because my kids they wanted a small dog. That's what they wanted, so that's what I gave them. Dogs can overreact. Don't let the squealing stop you. Man up, say with your chest, Raph Anderson says. Man, I don't want to hurt my dog, bro. Come on, man. Today is a National Send a Buddy to Get Their Nails Done Day. Yeah, it's nothing like Caleb Williams type nails that I want to get him, but I just want to get his nails cut. Just get your girl's nail filer. Works pretty decent. Vets know how to do it. It's in a calm manner. Vets are more qualified than Petco groomers. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do that. So we'll see. Take him today. My wife got her new pickup, Friends and Family Spiders. There you go. Man, I'm not a big fan of these, man. I took an L on these for Rob the Beard. I'm not a fan of these at all. I'm sorry. These are not it, dude. These are just not it, bro. Yeah, that's the thing, AJ. Like, I saw some videos where, like, there's a certain, like, length that you can't cut because of the blood vessel. So that's the thing that I don't want to do to Buddy, and he starts bleeding. But that is I'm just like I'm a new dog owner, so I'm just like, I just get terrified doing that for my dog. You're not hurting your dog. You're building y'all's bond. Trust, my dog is whiny, a little baby, but he gets it. Gets me, Dunn says. The Travis comeback, yeah, we already kind of talked about it, about the Travis highs. Is possibly a new colorway coming out, and we kind of discussed that a little bit earlier this morning. Because I told you guys, like, the reason why I bring it up with those Travises is because we've seen him wear it. You know, it's not like it's not a real colorway because it is a real colorway. Like, we've seen Travis wear it, so that's the reason why I told y'all, like, the only way that I could see a shoe happening, it's because Travis has worn it before. So used to get Spider at Ross. I want a golden ticket at Sneaker Politics, but that promises me any shoe between now and the 31st. That's so sick, bro. The fact that, like, Sneaker Politics does that and that gives you an option to, like, pick any shoe that you want is actually pretty sick if you think about that. Getting any shoe you want for retail between now and through May, bro, there's so many shoes that you could get. Like, there's so many shoes that you could get. You know what I mean? So that's actually pretty dope. But if you guys are new here, make sure you guys run it up for the one time. All right, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. We're waiting on some of the other results that pop up on the Nice Kicks. I think they're doing it once an hour. I think that's what they're probably doing. Once again, the Sneaker of the Year new model went to the Jellyfishes. The Basketball of the Year goes to the SGAs. I think the Brick by Bricks I feel like that's like the Sneaker of the Year for most. I feel like that's Sneaker of the Year for most. Oh my gosh, my legs are cooked. Right, buddy? My legs are freaking cooked. Cooked. You want to go eat? Want to go eat? Rav, did you notice when you go to Travis.com, it shows the Chase B's? Yeah, someone sent that to me, that there was a password page that popped up on Travis Scott website. I don't think anything of it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think anything's dropping anytime soon when it comes to Travis's. When's the next drop for Travis's? It's those pink joints, right? The pink Jordan 1 lows. Is anybody going for those? Those are dropping in May. Oh. So those pictures that we've seen are real. Look at this. So what's it called? This is the official look from Z Sneakerhead. So they do have the Jumpman on the back, chat. They have the Jumpman in the back. They have the Jumpman in the back of the Jordan 1 Toro Bravos. Are the Union fragments Jordan still drop in a few weeks? Yes, I think they will. I think Union is going to do their own raffle first, and then I think in March you'll probably see a Sneakers app exclusive access drop. I don't think they're going to have a regular drop for these fragments. They're going to make it difficult for people to buy these fragments. I'm telling you, man. Like the Union LAs, it's not. I don't think that's going to be an easy scoop. So for sure, we're getting the Jumpman on the back. Not a fan. Hey, bud. Not a fan. Jumpman's on the pass. Not a fan. Might have to cop a pair. Ooh, buddy. Pass. Salvador says. You guys really passing on this, huh? There's no way you guys are passing on these Jordan 4s. There's no way you're passing on these Jordan 4s. Raph, you still got the double up on the Brick by Bricks? No. I end up trading them. So you guys remember the homie that I told you guys about that hooked me up for the Awake 5s for retail? And I did it. I ended up did him a solid. I had 2 pairs of Brick by Bricks, and I gave him my dead stock pair of Brick by Bricks. Traded him for the reverse Grinches, Kobe's. So he sent me a package. I thought I was gonna get it yesterday, but it looks like I'm getting it today. And he sent me another package, and I don't know what it is. So we're gonna have an unboxing tomorrow from the homie. I have a feeling I know what it is, bro, and it better not be. Like, I have a feeling, I honestly have a feeling, I know what it is, and it better not be what it is, bro. It better not be what it is. I hope they look more red. It's a serious head. Wait, what? Too many Nike Air in the back these days? Oh my gosh, my dog's going crazy. Hey. Stop. 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 What you barking at, bro? Leave the people alone. Maybe a real brick, if you know what I mean. That's so crazy. Nice, exciting blind boxing. Yeah, it's I'm bragging a pair of the Toros. Maybe a real brick, if you know what I mean. It's crazy. I'm sure it will be rather get the off whites. They'll probably be worth more than a trade. DJ says. So this is the fresher look, man. I honestly don't mind the Jumpman on the back. It's still gonna be a must cop for me. I want these Toro Bravo 4s in the sneaker collection. This is a must cop. This is a shoe that I've always wanted, and a shoe that will be in my possession. Chicago Red, just a little deeper than this. Rafi, did you ever cop the Nike Griffey? I did not, bro. Bro, I missed out on the sale. That's the thing. I missed out on the sale. Up NYC, they had the Griffies for $100, but I guess I missed out on the sale on them. The Nike Griffey ones. Yeah, it's sold out. It's sold out on their site. I wasn't able to get them. They had it for like $100. I kept watching it because the prices kept going down on them. But as the price was going down, people were buying them. So that's why I was like, dang, dude, I really missed out on that. Yeah, it's sold out. That's the reason why it's not there anymore. Where the CPFM turtle hat is it's in my closet, bro. It's in my closet. Bro, the thing is with the hat, like, I like the hat. I wanted the hat. I just haven't worn it in a while. The next time you see me wear the CPFM hat, it's probably going to be most likely going to be at the CPFM drop. Bro, it's hot. That hat makes my head freaking hot, bro. And I'm not going to wear that in the public. Absolutely not. I'm not wearing that hat in the public. I look goofy with the hat on, but I mean, I'll wear it for the streams on certain streams, like for the CPFM drops. Well, there we go. Well, something that I could agree with. The Nice Kick Award Sneaker of the Year Woman's Model goes to Asia Ones. I'm not mad at it. I like it. I am not mad at this at all. I think she deserves this. The 2025 Sneaker of the Year, the best woman model, belongs to the Asia Wilsons and Nike for the Nike A1s. Thank you, Nice Kicks, for this honor. The Asia Ones is my pride and joy, designed to reflect my game and creativity through every detail and colorway. I'm so happy you enjoyed them as much as I loved bringing them to life. Stay tuned. Asia 2s are on the way. Asia Wilson. Well, there you guys go. I think she definitely deserves it for sure. I mean, there was not really many women's models that released this year that really caught the public's eyes. I think her drop in the sneaker was honestly probably the perfect timing as well. I think this is well deserved for sure. I've seen her shoes on hand. They're very, very nice. I think a lot of the colorways that they dropped so far are really nice. I've tried them on. Her shoes run super narrow. Like, she must have a really narrow foot, because I'm telling you guys thought Kobe's run small. Bro, her shoes are like probably the most narrow shoe that I've ever put on my foot. because I finally had the opportunity to try her shoe on in person, and they run really, really small. I mean, it's a woman sizing. I even went a half size up. I felt like my foot was like screaming, bro. But I mean, they're nice in hand. They're really, really nice in hand. You could honestly get away with the shoe wearing them casually. They look like a running shoe. I mean, it's a basketball shoe, but you could literally wear this like at the gym. They really remind me of the look of them. They remind me of the classic free runs. I forgot which free runs right they were. Let me see. I think they were like I forgot what they were called, man. They dropped back in like 2014. I don't know, long time ago. Man, I forgot what they were called, man. I really did. I mean, isn't the only women's basketball on Nike? What else would it be? I mean, this is just model in general. Like, the competition on the models were like some of the models that she competed with were what? The Sabrinas, the Air Max Muses, I think they were called. The Reeboks Angel Reese. Like, there was not much competition with her shoe. Like, look at the competition that she had. Like, she blew it out of the water, bro. 256 votes. Like, look at the voting comparison. Yeah, I've seen the Angel Reese's in person. They're not bad. They're not a bad shoe. But, like, Asia Wilson, like, it was a given that she was going to get it. Like, I promise you, that's what I'm saying. Like, the women's release it this year, depending of how well it goes, because there are some women collaborating this year. And if Caitlyn Clark decides to drop her basketball shoe, I truly would not be surprised if she gets the women's model this year. Would not be surprised at all. With the amount of amount of hype that she has around her, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have a lot of love for her shoe when they do have one for her. So, and let's see, they sound like neons. What do you think about the Kobe 81? I think they're nice. I just feel like the price point, it should have been $190 for the Kobe ones. I mean, I think the retail price for the Kobe's, for those Kobe ones, I believe are 210. I think 210 or 215. I feel like it's a 210. I feel like it's kind of too much for a Kobe one, but I get it. Angel shoes look like Mellow shoes in my opinion. Will last. I've checked. K Anderson says. I don't know. I've seen the all pink joints, the ones that they have displayed on the picture. Like, I've seen those ones before, and those are the ones that are sitting at Foot Locker. Those are the ones that are sitting at Foot Locker. They're really nice. They're not bad. I just personally wouldn't prefer it. Those are the fat laces remind me of. Angel shoes look like Mellow shoes. J3's got third place. Yeah, they did. Over, was it SGA's? I think it was the Asian ones. No. I thought he got second. Who got, wait, hold on. Let me look back real quick. Yeah, he got second. SGA's got second. No. Ja 3's got second. Asia Wilson got third. And then SGA's got one. Dude, nobody likes the Angel Reese's shoes, bro. Holy smokes. Undefeated Kobe 1 dropped a couple years ago. Yeah, those were nice. That's the one that I could remember of when it comes down to like Kobe 1s is like the Undefeated collabs. They like dropped multiple colorways. They had like a regular camo colorway. They had a blue one, I believe, and they had like a green one. Or actually a red one. Would you like the Toros more than the black? What? If they had a black sole? No, I think the Toros look good the way they have it displayed. I have no issues with the Toros. I have zero issues with the shoe. Zero issues. I think the shoe is good. The way they executed the shoe is fine. I wouldn't want any changes. I wouldn't want to see any changes on these Jordan 4s. I wouldn't want to see any changes. The only thing I could see that people doing is maybe like lace swapping them to white, but that's it. But I feel like these Jordan 4s, the Toros, I feel like they're gonna perform just like the white cement 4s, where like they'll slowly sell out at stores. Like you'll probably see these, you know, certain sizes sitting, because you got to think about it, man. Like this is probably gonna be one of the biggest GRs this year. These ones, the Jordan 3 True Blues, I think are gonna be a pretty big release. Obviously the Bread 4s and as well as the Space Jams, but this is definitely going to be a white cement Jordan 4 effect, where you'll see a bunch of restocks, and then they'll slowly sell out throughout the entire year. These will definitely not sit by December for sure. Like come fall holiday season, these will not sit. These will 100% not sit, but you'll see a ton of restocks on these for sure. 100%. I don't think they're going to be difficult to hit. Keep no changes. Yeah. Cool. Just curious. Yeah, no, for sure. It's all good. It's all good. Rav, what do you think about the reverse infrared 6s? Probably the best 6 to come out this year. Probably the best Jordan 6 to drop this year. I think they're honestly really, really nice. I would not be surprised if there's a conversation of the Jordan 6 infrareds to being top 5 sneaker of the year. I think they're really good. The only thing that's shitty about the reverse infrared 6s is that they're gonna definitely make that shoe pretty limited. Do not be surprised if the Air Jordan 6 alternative infrareds end up being like dummy limited, man. And it's gonna suck because like I'm sure like the infrared 6s, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna want that shoe. So many people are going to want that shoe, bro. So many people are going to want that shoe. And it has the Nike in the back. And I think what we kind of talked about it, that the shoe pops so well because of that Nike Air in the back. It has the infrared colorway in the back of the Nike Air. And I think that's what Pop saw in the shoe. And that's why a lot of people like them too. I mean, a lot of people like black infrared 6s to begin with. So one thing about the reverse infrared 6 is it doesn't have the 3M. It doesn't, which is okay. You know, it's not like you're constantly wanting flash against your shoe. You know, it's a nice little touch to the sneaker, but it's not something that, you know, that you need for the shoe. But other than that, it's still a really, really good sneaker. You feel me? Be sad then disappointed by the time folks noticed that they were sitting. Honestly, if these sit, like, the thing is, who cares? Like, if this shoe is going to be an easy cop for me, I am not complaining. I could honestly see this shoe being they're going to make this shoe $220. Watch. They're going to probably most likely make the Toros $220. Don't be surprised at all. They're going to make them $220. That might kill some people's opinion, or not opinion, but decision whether or not they want to grab the shoe or not, because there's going to be a ton of shoes dropping during that time as well. So I hope the materials is richer than softer suede. Do you think Nike fumbled the Book 2s? Okay, this might be a hot take. This might be a spicy take, but I don't think the Book 1s was even all that. I don't think the Book 1s were even all that. The popularity and demand for the Book 1s, I personally don't think it was really there. It was just limited. If you're just like an average consumer that are just looking at the Nike sneakers app for books, you could say like, well, Rap, they sell out everywhere, or they selling out on the sneakers app. That doesn't necessarily, that means they're selling out in store. Like there's still colorways in store that you could get Book 1s. I truly was not a big fan of the Book 1s, and when they made the Book 2s, I just had a feeling that it just wasn't going to do well either. I mean, there's some people that are a fan of it. I've been seeing a lot of really, I'm not going to hold you, this is not my reviews, but some of the reviews that I've been hearing about the Book 2s are not good. I've looked into some of the reviews on Book 2s, and they don't really sound like a lot of some of the hoopers don't like them. So that's like with the LeBrons. The LeBron, I forgot which LeBrons, the recent LeBrons that are coming out. These ones. I've heard bad reviews on these. There was a guy at the gym yesterday. I asked him about them. And this is the only shoes that he has basketball shoe wise. And he wasn't really a fan of them. He just wears them because it's his only basketball sneaker. He said this part of it, it's like it's just too it takes time to break in. Well, too, when it comes down to books, I just don't like the look of them. That's it. It comes down to looks too. Like, honestly, it comes down to looks. Like, if I'm gonna wear a basketball shoe, right? I mean, yeah, they probably don't. Some people don't look for the looks sometimes, but at the end of the day, like, if I don't like them, I don't like them. Like, I don't like the looks of the books. I've tried them on feet at Foot Locker. I just didn't like them. So I've never hooped in them, but I tried them on. I just not a big fan. How are you gonna say I've never tried them on? If I've said it before that I've tried on, I tried them on the same day that I tried on the Asia ones. Tooth. Like, I probably get it. You probably not hear it every day, but I've tried on the books. I'm not a big fan of them. Books are two cheeks of ass. So we are playing ball based on looks, bro. Come on, Tooth. Like, are we really doing that, dude? Of course. As a sneakerhead, that's what you look for first, is the look of the sneaker. It doesn't matter if you're playing basketball or not. Of course, like, that's human nature, bro. Like, when you go shop for a shoe, be like, you know what? I like these. I like the look of them. Let me see how they feel. If they feel good, okay, I like them. I'm not a fan of how they look like, but let me try them on. Maybe comfort's cool. There's some people that will feel that way, but some people definitely, as a sneakerhead, you're gonna look for looks first, bro. That's a given. That's a given, bro. That's just like the Jordan 40. The Jordan 40 is probably a good basketball shoe, but I'm just not a fan of how it looks in person. That's it. That's it, bro. Of course, it's like, as a sneakerhead, you're gonna want to. Oh man, I mean, these look good. So it's not rage baiting. That's just how two feels. The orange pair on the screen, K. Anderson says, it's like Kobe's. Like, there's certain Kobe's that I like. I mean, I know the comfort of them, but I just don't like the look of them. So let's see. Dumb question. Do these Jordan 4s Flight Clubs have any affiliation to the Flight Club store? No, it does not. It does not. Yeah, Raph, do you? You don't, bro. See, that's the thing. You don't have nothing to say. Like, he acts like I've never tried on the books. I've tried it on before, just not a fan of it. That's it. He's just defending it because he's biased. He likes the shoe. He likes the books. I know too, because he likes the book ones. He loves them. He thinks they're comfortable, but I personally don't like them. Liking the Shays ones, but not the books, is low-key wild to me. How? I like the Shays because I like the look of them. But you think, how is that wild? That is, your comment is wild. It's my opinion. I like the Shays. I like the look of them. I think they're comfortable. Just wait until you sprain your shit because, hey, my feet looks cool. You're fucking ignorant, bro. You're fucking ignorant, dude. You're fucking ignorant for that comment. How hard will these Flight 4s be to cop? How hard will be the Flight 4s to be? I don't think the Flight 4s are gonna be hard to cop. And this guy is saying, like, how's it wild, bro? Like, how's that wild? It's my opinion. Anything beyond Kobe's is stumbling in the dark for Raph. I mean, the thing is, like, I wear Kobe's, but I enjoy wearing the SGAs, dude. It's like saying book 1s and 2s reminding you of the Nigel Houston's Nike SB skate shoes. book ones need to be the last chapter. Unknown says those fours are outlet bounds. The F is happening. I don't know what's happening, bro. You got just a bunch of ignorant comments in the freaking comments today. Book ones and twos remaining me the Nigel Houston Nike SB skate shoes. Because that's my opinion, like that's yours. But you're saying my opinion is wild. Your opinion is not even opinion, bro. Like you're saying my opinion is wild. It's not even a wild take. It's absolutely not a wild take. Because book ones are just not, for me, it's just not a good shoe. But you're saying, oh, you like SGAs over book ones is wild. Book ones is wild. How is that wild? If you like Jaw 3s more than Kobe's, that's not a wild take. That's your opinion. You like vanilla than chocolate? That's your opinion. It's not a wild opinion. I'm just picking up and adding to the conversation. K. Anderson says, yeah, just stack it all up, bro. Just stack it all up. Barefoot sneakers for balling then. Where did the book cult come from? I don't know. I buy basketball shoes based on traction and comfort. No, I don't. That's too. Now you're just being stupid, bro. You're just being ignorant now with your stupid ass comments, bro. Dead ass. Like, of course I buy shoes for the comfort. Of course. There's reasons why I don't really buy certain Kobe's, because I like certain Kobe's better than others because they're comfortable for my foot. But of course, as a sneakerhead, you're going to be like, oh, these look good, but I know the comfort of them. Like a shoe could look good, but it can't be comfortable. Like, for instance, like a lot of people hate the SGAs because they don't like the look of them, but they're comfortable to me. Like, you're just being stupid, bro. You're just ignorant. You're just being fucking ignorant to some of the comments that you're saying, bro. I'm getting real oozy this morning because his fucking comment is stupid. No, because his comments are just ignorant. And he was talking about, oh, look, Rafi's sprained. If I sprain my ankle, oh, look, at least I look good. Like, that's so fucking dumb. It's stupid. Ignorant. It's dumb. Why does the book twos look like Nike Adidas collab? Flipper Drip says. Now imagine a pair of book ones and someone who wears all the size 15 arguing about shoes. No, we don't need a podcast, dude. Absolutely not. Because some of your comments are just dumb annoying. Just like in the beginning, bro, when I started playing basketball, people was like, oh, you can't play this and that because you're too short. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, this dude just says dumbass comments all the time, bro. It's annoying. Let's see. I'm just saying. He's just so ignorant, bro. Passive graphic. You're so dumb. I sprained my ankle on Jaw 3s. I can't hoop in them anymore. Rob, are you serious? What's your anyone can play basketball? No, he just says dumb comments, bro. He really does. He knows, like, if you want to talk about one person, that dude gets me going, it's him. Because he's just annoying, and I'll call it out on him, dude. You can't have your own opinions, bro. Go read your comments, what you just said to. That's not even opinions. You literally said, if I sprain my ankle, oh, look, I look, at least I look good on the court. Bro, that's so ignorant. That's not even an opinion. It's just ignorant. I got shit for 2 if I've been ready. I'm waiting for no, it's all love. No, it's not even all love at that point, dude. There's like certain extents of dumb shit that you don't say. And he wants to double back and say, "Oh, I don't want to wish that upon on you, though." But dude, you just said what you just said. How are you gonna double back and say, "Oh, I don't wish that upon you"? Like what? That don't make no sense. Yeah, but dude, you just double backed on it, bro. Like you said what you said, bro. You know you meant that shit. It's just past 10 a.m. F-bombs are allowed. Atomic says. It's just ignorant, bro. It's not even, bro. It's not even a debate anymore. It's not even a debate. Debates are where we show love, like we what's it called? It's all love. But like some of the comments are just so freaking ignorant sometimes. Just wait till it happens, but I don't wish that upon you. Exactly. Like that doesn't make any sense. That shit's so backwards. You see, like. That's so backwards, bro. That's so backwards. You know, he's trying to double back on it. No, you said what you said. The words of Michael Jackson, who stop being ignorant. You being so ignorant. They're trying to cut Rappy's nails. It sounds like Bob so says. And he wants to say, "Oh, we should have a podcast." No, we don't. This is how we know nothing is dropping. Unknown says, you start arguing about some stuff, start crashing out a little bit. Anything dropping? Not today. We have probably something dropping tomorrow, which is the Jaw 3s. So that's all we have. Hey man, sometimes I have to listen. Sometimes I'll be getting out of character, and that was my bad. But sometimes just like some of the comments, just like, bro, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? I think it came down to because it was a biased opinion about books. It's just like, and it just triggered of me talking about book ones. I'm just saying, you buy basketball shoes based on looks, number one, and bro, tooth. That's just the nature of sneakers, bro. Like, that's just the nature of sneakers. What do you... But you have to understand that, like, yeah, we're looking at the looks and the comfort at the same time. Like, you don't get one-on-one. I'm not going to wear a shoe that's not comfortable on the court, but it looks good. Like, that's just stupid. Like, you're trying to justify your answer to make it seem like that's how I'm looking at it. But I'm trying to tell you that literally that's just the nature as a sneakerhead. You're going to buy a shoe because it looks good. That's just the nature of a sneakerhead. That's just how it is. But like, if it's not comfortable, of course, like, oh man, it looks good, but I'm not gonna buy it. That's how I kind of feel about the Asia ones. Like, she deserves the woman sneaker of the year because of what she's accomplished. Her shoes look good. Do I necessarily think it's comfortable? No. That's why I didn't buy a pair. That's why I tried it on. I tried on the Asia ones. They look good, but I didn't buy a pair because I don't feel like they're that comfortable because they're way too narrow for my foot. Like, you're literally trying to justify your answer. Like, we all know every single person in here could obviously, they're buying a shoe because it looks good. But you're literally justifying my answer like in a different context. Like, it doesn't, like, no one's gonna buy a shoe because it, like, if it's ugly, no one's gonna buy it. Like, if they don't like how it looks, they're not gonna buy it. Okay, for you, sure. Like, but I'm just saying at the point where, like, I'm not buying sneakers because it looks good on the court. Like, I like it. I like it because it looks good, and it's because it's comfortable. And I think it's because Toof's just defending the book ones. That's all. That's how I'm coming down to with it, is that he's defending the book ones. So I remember Toof's comments. I'm never gonna forget. Like, there's some things that I will forget and I won't forget. Like, there's things that just I won't forget. That's why I brought up the whole thing about he says like doesn't think I could play basketball because I'm like too short and stuff. So it's like, okay. And like, I don't try to get disrespectful for you with you guys. I really don't. But there's certain comments just need to get called out sometimes. You need to like how it looks before trying it on, see if it's comfortable. Yeah, like for me, that's why I gave the book ones a chance. I was like, you know what? I've been criticizing the book ones like for so many months. And I was like, you know what? Let me actually try them on feet. They don't look good to me, but let me go ahead and see if they're comfortable. They're not even all that comfortable. They're like, whatever. They literally look like a regular shoe in my personal opinion. So if you don't care what shoes look like, we just want comfort, we'd have the Skechers upcoming releases calendar up right now. Exactly. I mean, that's a good comparison. It's like, okay, well, if things are comfortable, then go buy some Skechers. They're probably more comfortable than some of the other shoes that we buy, but they don't look good. But like, as a sneakerhead, at the end of the day, like, the first thing you're gonna judge off is the looks. Like, that's just how it is. Well, the thing is, it's because I know Toof. I told you, if I would say any other person, a person in here that will get me going, it's him. Like, I've already said that. If it's any other person that will get me going, it's Toof, and he knows that. But also, when it comes to people that get blocked, there's a certain extent, bro. There isn't a certain extent. Like, I've had a lot of crazy debates in here with other people, but do I block them? No, because it's just a debate. Because I understand, like, some of you guys are saying some ignorant comments. I seen your guys' comments, and you know who you are. I'm not gonna call you out, but I've been seeing some comments. Well, that doesn't really bother me. Like, people say think I'm bothered, but the thing is, if I was so bothered, then I would absolutely block you. But it's just a conversation at the end of the day. If it wasn't Toof and I was having a conversation with somebody and they kind of said some low-key disrespectful things, then yeah, they would be in a different level. But other than that, I don't really block anybody. It's all the mods that do. If I block you, it's not me. I'll tell you that. If I block you, it's definitely not me. I honestly rarely block anybody, especially someone that I see almost every single day in here. I rarely block you. So I rarely block anybody. Like, there was it's like Ollie one time. He said something about my girl. Did I block him? No, because I'm not bothered by him, because I know who he is. He's just a little different. But I just know who he is. If it was someone I didn't know, then yeah, that's a little bit different. So I like the book ones look casually. Yeah, Jake, I'm glad that you got your sweatshirt, bro. Shout out my boy Jake. I like the book ones look like casual shoes, and they weren't comfortable when I tried them on hand and whole size up, and they weren't that comfortable. Yeah, there's certain stuff. Hold on. Come on. Come on, what are you doing? Come here. I'll leave this door open for you. Just woke me up on my sleep, because you guys like it when I get a little rowdy. you guys like it when I get a little rowdy. A while ago, I made a joke that hit Raph wrong way, and he let me know. I felt bad about him wrong, but arguing I love Raph too much to really offend him. DJ says, well, the thing is, I don't get really offended. Like, I feel like, for me, I feel like I don't really get offended real quick. It just depends. I don't know. There's only a couple people that's got me pissed off, but like really pissed off. But like, I feel like anybody that's close with me would say that I gave way too many people the benefit of the doubt. I feel like if you really know me, like I get called out from a lot of my close friends and saying like, yo, Raph, you're giving these people the benefit of the doubt way too much. I get that comment all the time. So, show us your breakdance move. Raph and 2 is all I love podcast still on the way. Florida says, just wait until Saturday. Brothers, just wait until Saturday. Wait until Saturday. Because Saturday is the Seahawks and 49er game. It's either someone's going to leave pissed off or someone's going to leave really happy. Imagine just ghost watching and Rafi just started dropping the F-bombs left and right. I took a break, wanted to decide how to press it. I'm sorry. Because I don't really... Me personally hitting you up like, bro, what the F, Rahu says. Oh, no, I get a lot of people hitting me up. Be like, yo, Raph, like, seriously, you be giving this person the benefit of the doubt way too much. It's just like, we're talking about sneakers. But some of y'all, when it comes down to sneakers, like, some of y'all be taking things real personal sometimes, though. Like, we get people that take it real personal that don't understand that, like, we're just, it's opinions at the end of the day, you know? Saturday gonna get real oozy. Morning, Raph. You've now become part of my morning drive, listening in my kids asking what radio station. I'm sorry. I do think about that stuff sometimes. Because I know a lot of you guys use the streams as like a podcast or radio station. Some of you guys be taking your kids, to school. And I do apologize if I do, slip with some of the F-bombs and S-bombs and all that stuff. So my fault, bro. It just naturally kind of happens time to time. So I do apologize. Especially if the kid's like, oh, he said something. He said a bad word. I feel bad sometimes, bro. You gonna get a Neon 99 49ers colorway, Raph Atomic says? Probably not. Rock my Jacob Fatu tee today, Mark and Soul says. There you go. I'm sorry I said I didn't get the Toro Bravos, Raph. I know you like them, but they're just not for me. It's all, dude, it's okay. I'm not gonna be mad if you don't get it. I'm not gonna be mad if you don't get it. Buddy, what are you doing, bro? You wanna bark at people. You just wanna bark at people, bro. Barking can't be a thing. My language to my kids is way more than anybody do posts that every day. My kids love their Theater Raph. We love you, Cass. Raph hurt me when he said you people. All right, here we go, Florida. You're so stupid. F the sea chickens. Hey, let's not forget Raph said he was a Hawks fan last weekend. He said F the Niners. Man, listen, it's because the Niners stress me out, bro. I be saying some dumb stuff about my team. It's a love and hate relationship when it comes to the 49ers. And if you guys want my NFL predictions, if you guys all my NFL fans in here, I don't know how you guys feel about the Giants hiring John Harbaugh. That was like the breaking news for sports. Breaking news was John Harbaugh signs with the New York Giants. How are you feeling about that? You know what? Someone sent it to me yesterday and asked me my opinion. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all that John Harbaugh signs with the Giants. I think it was a good move on his end, just because he has a young quarterback, a talented quarterback. He has a really young. He has a young front four. He also has, a young wide receiver, a couple wide receivers, and as well as a young running back core as well. And I think it was a smart move by the Giants. I feel like they needed something like that. They were struggling finding for a coach. So they got a good one. I personally think that the New York Giants are going to be better next year. I think they should have had Jackson Dart play all year. I don't think it should have never been Russell Wilson. It should have been Jackson Dart. And I think it was a good move for the Giants. So I don't know where Tomlin's going to go. I think he's going to go to the Ravens. Tomlin's going to go to the Ravens. He's going to be a Raven, I think. There's no way that he steps down and goes to a shitty roster. Like, he's not going to be I would be surprised if he signs with the Browns. Like, I truly think he knows that, you know, he's a good coach. He probably knows that he wants a contender team that he could probably build off of, and it's probably going to be the Ravens. So, I don't think he wants to start over with a young core. I don't see it happening. I think he's going to be your next Ravens coach. If you want my predictions, too, on the, the scheduling. So the 49ers, they play at 5. We have a late game. So the first game is on Saturday. 2 games on Saturday. Hold on. You got 2 games on Saturday. Bills and Broncos. All right, this is my opinion. All right, this is all opinions. I think the Bills go in Denver and beat the Broncos. I think the Bills go in there and beat the Broncos. I'm biased. I'm not even going to put the 49ers and Seahawks. I'm not even going to put my answer on there. You guys already know. Bills, Broncos. Bills goes there in Denver and beats them. As much as I like the Texans, you get the Patriots and Texans, man. Okay. As much, you got the number 1 defense in the NFL, and then you have a mediocre offense, is the Houston Texans. Man. I don't know. There's got to be one upset here, right? There's got to be one upset. I feel like there's 2 upset. There's got to be 2 upsets. It's got to be one of these 2 games that are going to be the upset. Because I feel like the Rams, you would think the Rams go in there and beat the Bears, and you would expect that the Patriots blow out the Texans. But like I said, Texans are number 1 defense in the NFL. I feel like my answers are biased, though. Okay, so I feel like the Bills go in there and beat the Broncos. I think the Rams go in there and beat the Bears. And I think, man, I think, I don't know. I mean, I honestly think that the Texans, I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans win. I would be surprised, actually, you know, but I don't know. That one's like a toss up. Freezing and windy. Where at? For the Patriots game, is it like sunny or something like that? Or excuse me, is it like snowing out there in New England? Because I feel like that could be the reason why what's it called? CJ Stroud struggles because of the weather. What about AJ Brown? Come on, bro. He's headed to Cancun. Bears versus 49ers championship game. You think you get that rematch? I don't know. I think it's... honestly, if I have to give you a biased opinion, I think Rams and Niners. That's just a biased opinion, though. Rams and Niners. But if you want to talk about like just the team in general, if I was an unbiased opinion, then it'd probably be Seattle and Rams. If it was an unbiased opinion, I would go Seattle Rams NFC, and I'd go Bills and Patriots. Bills, Patriots, AFC, Seattle Rams, NFC. If that was an unbiased opinion. That's how I look at it. If I would go Super Bowl wise, If I would go Super Bowl wise, Rams, Bills. If it was an unbiased opinion, okay, I would go Bills, Rams, Super Bowl. 49ers at home for the Super. That's what I'm saying, DH. You know what I'm saying? If it was a biased opinion, I would love my 49ers. But if it was an unbiased opinion, Bills, Rams, Super Bowl. That's how I look at it. Texans, Hawks, Super Bowl. That's so crazy. I mean, I told y'all, like, when it comes to playoffs, sometimes it comes down to experience as well. Like, I was really surprised, not surprised at the same time, but, like, I honestly think, I mean, the Jags did have a really fair chance on beating the Bills. They really did. I thought, me truly, that the Jags would beat the Bills. The way the Bills have been playing, but it honestly comes down, it just shows you that it comes down to experience. Josh Allen's been in this position many times in his career. Trevor Lawrence hasn't. You know? So I feel like Bills have what it takes to win. Like, that's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if the Bills go in there in Denver and beats them. That at the same time, that's why I could go, you know, both at both ends with the Texans and the Patriots. CJ Stroud has somewhat experience, right, in the playoffs. But I mean, their defense is really good. That's what's really holding them up. I don't know what the condition is with Nico Collins. I think he was wasn't he like injured for a concussion or something like that? Rams, like, they have all types of experience. They're a Super Bowl champion in the last 5 years. They've been in the playoffs multiple times. The Bears hasn't. This is what's it called? This is Caleb Williams' second year in the NFL. I mean, they're playing very well. Seattle Seahawks. Sam Darnold has been in this position before, but can he pull it off? They have a really good defense. 49ers have been in this almost every single year. So it's like, it honestly comes down to experience. Like, in all reality, no one knew that the 49ers would go in there and beat the Eagles. In Philadelphia. It is difficult to win in Philadelphia. But Jalen Hurts you don't know what Jalen Hurts you're going to get. But that wasn't his fault in that game either. AJ Brown, like, and his receivers were dropping all types of passes. So that was honestly not on Jalen Hurts' end. Like, it's on his receivers. AJ Brown couldn't catch a ball to save his life. He dropped like 3 crucial passes. So, but anyways, I gotta head out. Chat, I appreciate you guys. That's just my takes. All right, we'll see what happens this weekend. I mean, we have a couple more days. We got 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. And then I think both games are all going to be on a Sunday. So it's just, it's just know it's any given Sunday. It's 0-0. It's 0-0. All right. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you all tapping in as always. Hit that like button on the way out. All right. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. All right. Nice little conversations. This morning, as always. Tomorrow is a Friday. We got the Jaws. Okay, we got the Jaws. Jaws dropping tomorrow. And then, yeah. Okay, but anyways, I appreciate you guys tapping in. Hit that like button on the way out. I'm not sure how many likes we're at. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great Thursday. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.
We
and I am what we want.